Hello everyone and welcome to NETCRYPTO, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today we are taking a look at Flockerz. Right, so this is a token that we have highlighted as a scam over 2 months ago. As you can see this video right here, Flockerz is a scam. 2 months ago we highlighted that if you have bought into this one, don't stake, right off the bat when the scam hatched out of the egg, shamelessly brought to you by the same scammers of tokens like Crypto All Stars, which is the rug pull. This token rugged right from when it actually launched. It rugged. Right, we have Pepe Unchained. A lot of people stuck in staking in this one, right? Stuck in staking. Some actually blocked from being able to claim their tokens. And by the way, don't use Best Wallet. Right, don't use Best Wallet. Right, Best Wallet is a scam wallet, right, and it just is promoting their scams. Right, for example, if you just go on the support page for Best Wallet, you see they've got a token like Crypto All Stars. Right, they have Crypto All Stars in their FAQ page on Best Wallet, a token that is literally rugged everyone. Right, everyone. The price is 84% lower than what it was in the pre-sale. Right from launch, the price tanked. Right, those who were fortunate enough were able to sell soon after launch, but unfortunately, a lot of people do wait to say maybe it's going to be like Pepe Unchained, and I might make it 2-3x. Right, so that's one strategy a lot of people are using, but it's a dangerous strategy. Right, but it's completely up to you. Like I said, for this one, right from the start, don't buy the pre-sale. You can choose to buy after the pre-sale if you want to buy. But with this one, it might go the same way as Crypto All Stars, right? It just tanks from day of launch. The price just drops. It just rugs everyone, right? So far, they claim to have raised about 8 million, right? But there is no, we actually don't know these monies that they've claimed. For example, for PayPal, they say they raised 74 million, right? For Crypto All Stars, they say that they raised just over about 25, I think 25 million, something like that, right? And now for Flockerz, they're saying they've raised 8 million, 25 days to go to launch. Right, so we're going to be watching this one pretty close, and this one is the scam. So let's go to the scam floor to see which stage we are. So we are at this stage. We are entering the end of stage 4 of the scam, and we are going to be going to stage 5 at launch. And remember that these scammers, they launch on Ethereum. Right, they love Ethereum. They do launch on other chains, for example Solana from time to time, but Ethereum is their go-to network, right, chain for launching because of the high gas fees. Ethereum acts as a deterrent, right, for people to sell. It acts as a deterrent. Back in the days, scammers really didn't care. Most of the scams were in BSC, right, back in the days. But now, most of the scams are on ETH, right, because they've seen that ETH actually acts as a deterrent for investors to sell. Because the number one headache for scammers is you buy into the scam, right? You buy into the pre-sale because the pre-sale is in the scam, right? After the token is launched, when you buy, right, you're just susceptible to the market, right? They can do a token dump and all that, which is normal in any crypto, right? But when you buy into the scam, you can be stuck, right? So let me show you here. These are the other scams that these same scammers behind Flockerz have also launched. So you can see since Flockerz, we have other scams like Dodge 2014, Pepe Unchained, Wall Street Pepe, Solexi, Best Wallet token as well, right? So don't use that Best Wallet. So basically, this is how it works. You go in and buy into the pre-sale. You are right here, right? You have two decisions to make. You can either stake. You can either choose to stake, and if you stake, after when they actually launch, you need to wait 7 days to claim your tokens, and during these 7 days, the price will tank, right? If you are fortunate that you have not staked and you are able to claim, so everyone who's bought in the pre-sale, everyone's desire is to be able to claim soon after launch. You claim, you've got your tokens, and you decide what you want to do. You want to sell, you want to keep, you want to hold, whatever. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't know about this, right? A lot of people who buy in the pre-sale are going to be blocked. They are going to be blocked from being able to claim, right? And only when the token is dropped like 70-90%, then they are allowed, right? And they also have these inflated prices of the what has been raised in the pre-sale. Of course, if you go on the blockchain, if you go on ETHScan, you're going to be seeing this 8 million or the 25 million, for example, in Crypto All Stars, or the 74 million, for example, in Pepe Unchained. But some of those small transactions, the 1 ETH and all that, that is propping up this this amount that has been raised, right, are actually coming from the scammers themselves. But it's on the blockchain. So you need to be extremely careful with these people. They inflate these prices, the amount that they say, okay, we've actually raised this, but it's just tokens among themselves, right? They're just investing among themselves to prop up the price. So the money that is coming from real investors is much lower. That's why you always see that the liquidity, right, that is there after release is much lower. Like, for example, this one, they say they raised 25 million. But you've got 471K, right? Traded volume 322,000K, right? Pepe Unchained, they say that they raised 74 million. But you've got only 2 million in liquidity, right? Traded volume in the last 24 hours, 2 million. So be extremely careful, right, about these claims. Don't believe them about we've raised 8 million, we've raised 74 million, right? Because it's just money that they are just putting in from their own wallets, right, to just show. You see the money on ETHScan, but remember, all the money going to this contract is also going out to plenty of other places, right, if you go and trace it on there. So you need to be careful about buying in the pre-sale and getting blocked. So how do you know that if you're blocked? Well, you will not be able to claim your tokens, right? We're not talking about people who are staked. If you stake, you have to wait 7 days, right? You have to wait 7 days. And in some scams, they actually forced staked some people, right? And there's also a trick, right, called claim and stake. So soon after launch, there will be the button on top, the biggest one, will be claim and stake. So you think that you are claiming your tokens and you'll be able to soon after to sell after claiming, because you have been wise enough to say, okay, I've bought in the pre-sale, but I'm not going to stake. But then they catch you with this big button, claim and stake. You just see claim, you click it. Guess what? You've actually staked. Now you are here. You need to wait another 7 days. So this is something that you need to be careful of. But to avoid completely this whole thing, just don't buy in the pre-sale. Right, just don't buy in the pre-sale. And how they do actually decide who they allow to be able to actually claim their tokens and who they block, right? We have the 80-20 rules, right? We have the 80-20 rules, right? So the 80-20 rules say we have the shrimp, fish, dolphins, and whales, right? So if you go on Dex Tools, right, and then you check here, you see that you've got shrimp, fish, dolphins, and whales. So shrimp is anyone who's invested under 1,000. Fish are between 1,000 and 3,000. Dolphins between 3,000 and 10,000. Whales over 10,000. Right? So they are going to go and take the liquidity or the money that has come from the dolphins and the whales, right? Most of the dolphins, of the 80% of the dolphins and the whales are the ones that are going to inject most of the liquidity into the pre-sale. Right, so they can say that they've raised like 20 million, 30 million, but the real figure might be somewhere around maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 million, right? We just don't know, right, at this stage, but we can see by the amount that is in the liquidity soon after launch that it's nowhere near the millions that they talk about. So remember that 20%, so let's say 100K of people invest into the pre-sale, 100,000 people invest into a pre-sale, right? 80% of the money that is invested here is going to be coming from the dolphins and the whales, right? And only 20% will be coming from the shrimp and the fish. The shrimp and the fish are the ones who invest $20, $30, $50. So the scammers will block 80% of the dolphins of the whales to be able to actually claim their tokens, right? 20% they'll allow them to be able to claim because they don't want to make it obvious, right? So 80% of the dolphins and the whales, they are put right here. And 20% of the shrimp and the fish will also not be able to claim, right? They'll be blocked right here. And they'll allow 80% to be able to claim. And another scam that is there, right, is They just rug pull like what they did with Crypto All Stars, because a lot of people hope, excuse me, that soon after launch, I'm going to buy and then the price is going to explode. But look at Crypto All Stars. Soon after launch, the price just went down and down and down. And now it's 80% lower than what it was in the pre-sale, right? So you never know what the scammers are going to do. You never know what their move is. They act according to the market, but one thing guaranteed, they are going to be taking the biggest bag, right? A few people are going to might be able to make a profit, but majority are going to lose, right? Especially if you bought during the pre-sale and you staked, right? Because that is where now you see this stage upcoming here, right? This stage in the scam, stage 6, soon after launch, stage 6, which is the artificial price pump. Some tokens have this artificial price pump where the token goes 4, 5, 6x, right? But actually a lot of people are stuck in staking, right? So we're going to be following this up. We're going to be seeing what is happening as the days are upcoming. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.